Good morning and welcome. Today's topic is the Patriot Project. I'm here today with Dr. Tim Novelli in Canton, Ohio. I'm Doc Ballard, Medal of Honor recipient. I served as a Navy corpsman with the Marines in Vietnam, and I fell in love with chiropractics. It's tremendous help for my problems and issues, and I recommend it to any patient or any person that would like to relieve his pain without taking drugs. So today I'd like to introduce Dr. Tim Novelli, who's a chiropractor in Canton, Ohio, and founder of the Patriot Project. Dr. Tim, thank you for coming today. Tell me what the Patriot Project is.
The Patriot Project is a grassroots movement to provide chiropractic care to our active military, their families, Gold Star dependents, and wounded veterans. Now, active military and the dependents of them and the Gold Star dependents have TRICARE, and they have no chiropractic benefit in their insurance plan. The wounded veteran has a benefit in the VA, but unfortunately, they are not given access to it as readily as they need it. There are less than 200-300 chiropractors that are subcontracted with the military, and that cannot fill the need of chiropractic demand.
Very good. Well, I know I've certainly personally benefited from it, and I encourage all veterans and all active duty personnel to come and seek treatment. So when did the Patriot Project start?
The Patriot Project started, the idea of it came in 2012 when I was asked to volunteer at a severely wounded veteran event in Dallas, Texas. And we worked there 3 days, underneath the Texas sun in a canopy in an airfield that helicopters were landing, and because they were doing hog hunts from helicopters, shooting ketamite bombs, targets, and skydiving. Well, there were so many of these men and women who were hooked on opioids before the alarm was being sounded to the rest of America that we know now what a scourge that opioids were. We saw this firsthand, that these men and women were saying they were getting sent hundreds of these every month without even asking for renewals. And they were hooked on these drugs for common things that chiropractors see in their office every day with such great success: musculoskeletal injuries, low back, cervical, headaches. And it was then that I had this epiphany that it says, there are chiropractors that have been doing this already long before I started the Patriot Project. They have kind hearts, they have generous hearts for our military. But I said, we have to start organizing this now and get it so there's a common thing, and maybe we can start getting a political voice of getting chiropractors commissioned in the military, which is one of our major goals.
Outstanding. I would like to see that. So how successful do you think the project's been?
It's been very successful. I mean, considering we started with one chiropractor under canopy, we've grown to over 9,000 now.
Great.
We have been blessed with the support of 17 Medal of Honor recipients.
Wow.
And you of all people know there are only 65 living Medal of Honor recipients, and only 35 are able to get around anymore. So to have that kind of support is unprecedented, not just in chiropractic, but in any Fortune 500 company, 501c3. So we are honored and blessed beyond measure for your support.
Well, I can certainly support that. As being on your board of directors, you have the largest group of Medal of Honor recipients outside the Medal of Honor Society.
Yes.
So you've got the love and the respect of the Medal of Honor recipients that knows the difference, and when you're blowing smoke and when you're actually producing good care. What advice would you have for a new doctor, a new chiropractor that would like to know more about it? How could he get involved, and what advice would you have for him how he would benefit from joining?
First of all, joining the Patriot Project is not only the right thing to do, it's the best thing to do. It's the right thing to do for our country and for our military and for our communities, but it's the best thing to do for our profession, and you specifically, to help you grow your practice in ways that you've never thought would grow before. Because people want to support people who with like-mindedness. And thank goodness America is really starting to value our military and want to support people that support the military. So this will be a beacon of light in your community, that once they know that you're a Patriot Project doctor, that they will want to support you because you are supporting their men and women, because everyone has someone who has served or is serving, and they love you for that.
That's outstanding. I would think, though, that maybe they have a fear of doing too much free stuff and not being able to pay their bills.
So there is a sect in our profession, like there are in every profession, that are more concerned with dollars than they are with care. They think that what we do by giving free care demeans our profession and lowers what we do. Well, I cannot tell you how vehemently and strongly I disagree with that idea. What I do and what my fellow 9,000 chiropractors do not only elevates themselves, but it elevates our profession. And we are honored to serve those who have served us. So the young doctor to be joining also, like I said, he comes out of practice and he's giving back, but not only that, he's setting himself up for success, because what we do, once you join the Patriot Project, it's an honor system, because we don't have the resources at this time to give everyone shirts and placards and brochures. We give you the PDF, and we give you all the digital for all of our brochures and literature that you can print it yourself, put your own clinic's name on it, hook your website to our website, start putting our logo on your clothes like we do, put it on your counter, and that'll start creating a buzz, not only in your office, but throughout your community. And I said it will serve as a beacon to come to your clinic because you do the right thing.
That's much appreciated. And I certainly want to encourage all of the chiropractors to see the value and the benefit that I've personally benefited from. How can a chiropractor join the Patriots Project?
Well, they go to the website, www.patriot-project.org. And as simple as become a provider. You fill out your information, we'll put it on our website. Now, we don't send you patients. Patients find you by going to our website, clicking in their zip code and seeing who's available and who's close by. Now, we don't ask you to overwhelm your office. The criteria is we ask you to see one of these most deserving people at least once a week. Now, like I said before, the active military and their families and Gold Star dependents, there is never going to be a payment until we get part of the military. But as far as the wounded veterans who we service, we're going to educate you how to get payment for them from the VA, because they are qualifying. We shouldn't have to give care. They have earned that care with blood and sweat. So we ask them that no matter what, their care is free. So even if they're refused by the VA, which at first they may be, their care is free. There's no lost leader here. There's no nothing. But we're educating them and the VA that we want chiropractic more readily available. So when they ask their primary care provider, I want chiropractic care, and we've already started here with Dr. Jones, please forward my care to his office and get us accredited. And so they do that. And when they didn't do that at first, we called our congressman, and they had a military liaison who would be an advocate for our veteran and call them saying, why isn't this man getting care that he's entitled to?
Yes.
So now in this area, we're very fortunate that 90% of the disabled or the veteran with a DD-214 service-related injury is getting paid.
If the VA decides to reimburse the doctor for his time, that's okay with the Patriot Project for them to?
We expect it. We want them to do that. We want them to get compensated.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a certain sect, like I said, the active military and their families, there's no avenue to get paid for that.
Right.
There's no avenue to get paid for Gold Star dependents. And that's fine with us. We're honored to take care of them. They said they leave their homes and their families right now to take care of our homes and our families and allow us to practice our art and science of chiropractic. The least we could do is say, let us give back to you, take care of your family while you're away, and take care of you when you come home.
Well, I certainly appreciate your kindness and your contribution to our community, because without veterans, we wouldn't have a community. So I'd like to think of any last thought that you would, any advice or last thoughts that you'd have for the project?
Just get involved. And you know, when I tell everyone, time, talent, or treasure. Everyone has something they can contribute to us. You know, you're a chiropractor, we need your talent. We don't ask any enrollment fee. We don't ask any membership fee. By giving care to these men and women is your ticket in. It's your ticket to elevate yourself in your community. It's your ticket to elevate yourself in the profession. So we're not making money here off the doctors. The doctors are giving their care to the patients that deserve it, and that's what we want. Until we can do more, you know, we want to thank you for that and encourage your fellow chiropractors to join if they're not members already.
Have you thought about or have you made any headway with the chiropractic colleges?
Yes, we have several colleges now that we call Patriot Project universities, that they encourage their doctors to join the Patriot Project upon graduation for those reasons I gave you. But now we're also in a position where we are starting to give scholarships to veterans who have either had to leave the military because of musculoskeletal injuries and sought chiropractic care and then decided themselves that they now want to become chiropractors themselves.
Oh,
So we have veterans through the benefit bills that are now studying to be chiropractors. And we try to give scholarships every year to those veterans who want to become chiropractors.
outstanding. We're going to close our segment today with a call to action. We would like you to check out our website and get involved.
Patriot-project.org.